Ladies and gentlemen, it is my prayer and wish that this video is going to find you when you are in good health and also doing fine. I'm also doing very well and fantastic at this peripheral end, as you can see. So guys, we want to talk about three issues. Issue number one, it's about Deemwango that's already in Jamaica, his life in comparison to Misstrudy's life that Amqarol is talking about. Secondly, we want also to see and talk about the reasons why Amqarol was being blasted by her own subscribers, whom for a very long time she's been feeding lies. Today and yesterday, it was her time that has come forth, and she was told off right in the comment section. So guys, if you want to get more and to get the gist, kindly stick it here. And before we dive in, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my silent watchers, kindly take time and subscribe, because this is home of the truth. So let's dive in after the break. Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Zach, and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's dive straight away. Lest we forget issue number one. It is Amqarol was in a twist and took a child on Deemwango, and specifically was talking about the Monaco city. The last video when Deemwango was saying that it's the end of vlog in Monaco. You know, as guys, you know, Monaco is the top capital list. Are you there? Where Deemwango took her vlogs. Well, such kind of vlogs and such kind of a soft life hasn't been sitting well with the lazy gang, more so Amqarol. I don't know why. She has got her own reason, or she has got her own vendetta with Deemwango. Well, what did Amqarol do? Amqarol took a swipe and likened Monaco as a security risk or a threat to Deemwango. Are you there? Saying that Deemwango is dangerously vlogging in at most risk city, Monaco. You know, where anything bad can just happen to her. You know, guys, you know, when I tell you the end of lies one time will come, then this is it. You know, Amqarol has never even set foot to Monaco. She hasn't even Googled and even a little bit of research. The reasons why we call them lazy gang, they are too much busy-bodied. They cannot even use their phone to Google or to do anything meaningful to stop spreading propaganda. No wonder their channel is all propaganda, gallows and hatred, spitting verbiage and waxing lyrical that are just baseless. Well, you know, Monaco is one of the elite city capital, and according to the Google and the true facts on the ground, it is zero crime rated. Zero crime rated, you know, because most of the elite people and the top de la cream of the world meets there. Most of the corporate businesses is done in Monaco. Are you there? There are no crime. Even the police who will be there, most of them are undercover. You will never know. You will never know. Are you there? You will never know. And most of the things that he said were countered by the subscribers. Are you there? Were countered by the subscribers. So let's watch this video. Then I will play you the rebuttal verbatim through the subscribers who were like telling Amqarol off. So let's watch this video before we proceed.
Continue with our video. I heard people saying that Deemwango is walking in the streets of Monaco very dangerously. Very, very, very dangerously. Maybe, I don't know guys, but This girl is in Monaco, but everything she's talking about is Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Her body is in Monaco, but her heart is in Jamaica. And why is that so? Guys, I don't understand. Maybe you can analyze with me together to understand why she's behaving like this. Let's watch this video and understand what's going on with her.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Wow, guys, this is so beautiful. They met my night. My night is well made, honestly. Feels so good. Thank you. Here they'll stop for you to pass. Talk about Ferraris. Hey! Gosh. You guys, my guys. Hey! Oh! Bentleys. In Monaco, you'll see it all. You all need to come to Monaco, guys. You'll thank me later. Hey, those boys and girls, they're still young, they're teenagers. They made me feel like a superstar. Woo. Hey guys, good morning. Hope you all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always coming back.
So guys, when I said that D is living dangerously in Monaco, that is what I meant. You see the clip that I just showed you. Deemwango is walking on the roads alone with that camera that evening. As you saw her crossing the roads, there's a van that was following her. It passed her and it stood in front of her. Guys, that is a very scary thing, especially if it happens to a lady who is walking alone and she can't even speak the language that people speak in that country. That's what I meant by she is living there dangerously. I don't know how you guys can see it, but go back, rewind.
So guys, as you can see, this guy is called the Brown 2024. Just told Amqarol off, and it reads, Monaco doesn't have a high crime rate. D is okay trolling. If she did this in a high crime rate city, then she would have a huge problem. And she knows. When she was on the street of Nairobi, she spoke diligently of being safe. You know, the guy is telling Amqarol the true fact. And it's a true fact, you know. You cannot cheat people every time, you know. You cannot cheat people every time, and that is the true fact that this guy told Amqarol, because Amqarol wanted to depict Monaco as a high crime rate city, a city with insecurity. That one is well done and said. Issue number 2. Misstrudy in Miami, and in Miami she's along the beach with her swimming costumes and or on her bikini, something that took Amqarol to come tired on this YouTube street, as you always do when Deemwango does the same, and start trolling Misstrudy on promiscuity and infidelity, you know, something that really angered Amqarol supporters, and again she was blasted and was told off. Are you there? Something that I took with a lot of a keen interest, and I wanted to share with you how it all went down. And before I share with you how Amqarol was blasted, I want to advise Amqarol. What really happens to you when ladies are in bikini? You want to go to a beach with a blanket. Actually, you know, I wonder what's wrong with Amqarol. Relax. Relax, Amqarol. Relax, and you should be relaxing big time. Because why should it give you an headache? Misstrudy is living her life. That is soft life. And she's totally dressed well for that beach. Other people are even remaining naked. So stop the vexing. Stop it. Nothing wrong again with wearing bikinis and swimwears at the beach. If you're claiming that men will be staring the bodies, men, yours truly, will always stare. Whether you are in blanket, whether you put on the long renders or the long clothes, will always stare. Will stare. That one does not negate the fact that us men will always stare, ladies, so long as you're beautiful. Are you there? So guys, let's look on how one of the subscribers came for Amqarol and she was told off and stop the bluff.
When she's naked. Usually, we will usually talk about these things when they're naked. But this time, guys, I'm not talking about Misstrudy anymore. At some point, I feel like she's doing all these things sometimes to trigger people's attention. She's looking for some attention, and I don't think that this is the right way to do it. Truly, she's good, she's smart, she's classy, she's everything. Yes, we know that. But sometimes when she does things like this, people talk a lot. Some people don't agree with her a lot, and it has been an issue on these streets. So it's a matter of whether we like it or not. This is Misstrudy for you. For me, let me tell you something. Enough is enough. We've been talking about African values and our tradition and culture and everything, and Deemwango refused completely. In fact, we saw Deemwango was walking also naked the other day going to the beach in Monaco. In winter time. Wow. Deemwango, really? Okay. Misstrudy on the other hand, he's actually enjoying. And in Miami, USA, definitely. But she pulled out this picture. And I just want to share with you some of the comments that people left for her. For me, let me just put it out here so that we can agree, disagree, criticize, analyze it together and understand really what is going on with our girl. Remember, this is our Kenyan girl that sometimes we look at when she's out there representing Kenyans, representing other Kenyan girls out there. She's young and everything, we do understand that. She's on the beach, yes, we do understand that. But everything that is opened to the public now is something else. It's not that we don't go to the beaches, guys. Most of us, we go to the beaches. We understand how these things are done. But opening the nyash to the public, that is now a different thing. I'm sure we are disagreeing and agreeing on this one. It's okay, respectively, no problem. Listen, everyone is always entitled to their own opinion. Do you remember when Congress Mom was bathing in the river? We talked about it. We said there's no problem with bathing in the river. But now opening the whole nyash to the public, that is a different situation out here.
Carol, the real fact. As for me, Simwaya's issues. What she had on was very modest on the beach in the US. Sorry, but Africa sounds like they are stuck in the dark age. European mentality compared to the US and much of the world. The colonialists started the whole modesty movement in Africa by making all of the natives put on clothes when in their sight lest be called savages. The tradition at that time in many cases was not to be slave to extra garment or none at all. A dark age move to make the native African civilized by the missionary standards by putting on Western Orthodox clothing and all that went with that. How did that work out? Clothing is optional on most beaches in major cities in the US and around the world. In those words, you can be naked. In other words, you can be naked on the beach, whether married or single, as couples or alone. What is the big deal with that she had on? Those people in Africa online here sounded more embarrassed than anyone around the beach. Go to the Caribbean or European, where clothing is optional, has been the rule over 100 years as well. And we call Marwa a caveman. And here he comes by it's traditionally, or what you call traditional. The picture we get in the US of some parts of Africa is that women go around topless as per tradition. Maybe we are spoiled and become so naive or have less new style in quotes African traditional value outside of Africa. Then when in Rome, whatever that means, I personally would prefer my woman to be modestly attired, but understand today's women. It seems like in Africa, it's man's world. The example is that this video, like Marwa, his father and the rest, the players, the soap opera village makes, are in no way about to make woman feel like a woman in any place other than communities like that. I respect both those who do not understand today's modern woman. Different stroke for different folks, but there is a limit to it. Body shaming is not cool to those not modestly dressed in bikinis either. She's not stupid. She also has bodyguards with her. Didn't you notice Zek in effect and others in the background in questionable area like Haiti? Carol, you chose to post orthodox comments about Misstrudy to share with us. I am sure there were plenty who felt differently. Many of these people see her as someone looking to cheat or break up a happy home. Please, people, get grip. It is 2024. Get over it. She's been told the truth. Another person also is telling her, how do we know that Wodemaya has never approved that swimming suit? They are both open-minded. Maya doesn't mind Trudy being herself. Another one is telling her, Miss Trudy is looking gorgeous. This is called a bikini in the West. Model uses this bikini to model with. Miss Trudy is a married, but not dead. This is modern times, my people. Wake up. It's okay. It's just like bathing in the river, okay? And these are the things that Amqarol for a long time have been spewing rubbish, talking about Congress Mom, talking about Coco Girl, talking about Deemwango. Now, her own people is telling her, get off and get over it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we learn by all this shenanigan? What do we learn by all this kind of tirade and Amqarol being told off in this kind of twist? Number one, Amqarol, you cannot fool everybody every time. Sometimes even a fool think twice and become so clever. And today, majority of them are spoken and you are told off. Are you there? And today, you've also stepped into their culture because most of your followers, others come from Caribbean, others come from the European countries, and being on a bikini also is their culture. So you cannot trash their culture. That's why anytime, whenever you are on this YouTube street, you must also be sensitive on other people's culture. There is no superior culture more than the other. Are you there? Defying some people's culture and praising of yours will sometimes lead you into a very quagmire state and a tricky situation going forward. Lesson number 2 is the double speak when it comes also to Amqarol subscribers and followers going forward. You know, When it's Misstrudy, you people gang up and support, and you people give all manners of excuses that it happens in Caribbean and elsewhere. So fine, good, I agree and I respect it. But when it comes to Deemwango doing the same when he was in Jamaica, Amqarol came on this camera, troll Deemwango, and nobody, including those people who are now coming and defending because of the culture kind of thing, nobody defended Deemwango except yours truly. Are you there? That one simply means the hatred you hold for Amqarol family, the Deemwango itself, is hyperbole and comparable. Is whether good, you hate, jealousy. Whether bad, more hatred and more trouble. You know, negative criticism breeds hatred. To wrap up this conversation, let me tell you people this way. Do as Romans do. Are you there? And we all also must balance between the vlog, between work and culture. What took Misstrudy to the beach was not the culture. What took her there was not going to show and parade her cultures there. She's doing vlog. She's at the right place at the right time with the right attire, doing what people normally do when they are in the beach. So they also do them when she's in the beach. Are you there? She's not remaining naked or in bikini in somebody's house. She is at her personal space. But the problem is, we always decide to know which side we castigate and which side we don't castigate, which is so despicable and so bad.